Hey, what's going on everyone? Josh Quinones here, and today we're going to be doing a little 4K video test between the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and the Google Pixel 8 Pro. I've had a lot of requests to do this comparison right here to really see which device comes out on top when it comes to overall 4K video quality. We'll be testing out 4K 30 frames per second on the front-facing camera and the rear-facing camera as well. And not only that, but we'll be comparing the sound quality as well when it comes to the microphones and then the overall stabilization as well. And y'all are going to be the judges down in the comment sections below and letting me know which device you think comes out on top when it comes to just overall 4K video. Of course, at the end of the day, it's really going to come down to personal preference. But I think honestly, both of these devices do great when it comes to overall video quality. The Google Pixel 8 Pro has definitely improved compared to last year's Google Pixel 7 Pro. Now, instead of showing both videos side by side, I've had some requests to show, one by one. So we'll start off with the Google Pixel 8 Pro, and then we'll switch over to the Galaxy S23 Ultra video because, I read the comments, I do, and I see that you guys want to be able to see the video on the bigger display rather than two little small videos side by side because you can't really see them into detail like that. So we'll be doing one after another, and y'all are gonna be the judges down in the comment sections below. So let's go and get this 4K video comparison started. All right, so starting off with the front-facing camera of the Google Pixel 8 Pro, 4K 30 frames per second here, taking a walk in the beautiful Indian Wells, California. Absolutely beautiful day today. But what do y'all think about the overall front-facing camera video quality? Like I said, at 4K 30 frames per second, just walking nice and steady here so we can check out stabilization. We'll go ahead and do a little jog here so we can really see what stabilization is like. Whew. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Now, a really cool feature that the Google Pixel 8 Pro has that we can't really do with the S23 Ultra unless we use a special video editor or anything like that. But with the Google Pixel 8 Pro, we have this option right here, which is an audio eraser that you can find in the video editor of the phone itself. And what this does is it pretty much kind of erases the background noise so you can better hear me more clearly talking to the camera. So if you go and rewind the video a little bit more, you can hear all the background cars because I am walking right next to the street. So I do got cars, constantly passing by. But now that I'm using this audio eraser, it just kind of mutes them a bit more so you hear me more clear over those background sounds of the cars driving by or if there were wind or anything like that. So just a cool feature with the Google Pixel 8 Pro. But what do y'all think about the front-facing camera on the Pixel 8 Pro? Let's go and check out the Galaxy S23 Ultra. All right, so now taking it over to the Galaxy S23 Ultra front-facing camera, 4K 30 frames per second. What do y'all think? Do you see a huge difference in video quality, comparing it to the Google Pixel 8 Pro that we just saw with that front-facing camera? Also, what do you think about the sound quality as well? How well is my voice coming through the microphones on this device, compared to the Google Pixel 8 Pro? Of course, with this one straight on the device, we don't have that audio eraser where we can, erase the background sounds of the cars driving by or anything like that. But what do y'all think just overall when it comes to sound and video quality, stabilization as well? As you can see, I have been walking for quite a bit now. Let's go and go into a jog here. There we are, and this is all handheld with both devices. I'm not using any special handheld tripod or anything like that, just my hand holding the phone, and that is it. So what do y'all think? Both front-facing cameras, let me know down in the comments. Let's go and check out the rear-facing cameras. All right, so taking it over to the rear-facing camera, 4K 30 frames per second on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Just doing a nice steady walk here, and it is looking super stable here on the screen of the phone itself. Looking very, very stable, looking really good. Now, of course, we do have that ultra-wide angle lens to get that ultra-wide viewing. Then we can go back to the main lens. There's also an option for 2x zoom. And then of course 5x zoom, you can see it pop into that lens there. This is the kind of quality we're gonna get with that telephoto lens. And then we do also have the option to zoom in all the way to 20x zoom. But going back to the main lens here, let's go and do a nice little jog, check out stabilization. Here we go, let's get a close-up on these flowers here. What do you think? What do you think? Again, this is 4K 30 frames per second on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Let's go and check out the Galaxy S23 Ultra. All right, so now taking it over to the rear-facing camera on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Of course, with this device as well, we do get that ultra-wide angle lens for that ultra-wide viewing experience. We can take it back to the main lens. Of course, you do have that 3x telephoto lens right there. Let's go to the other side over here. And then, of course, that 10x telephoto lens. So we do have more zoom with the S23 Ultra, at least when it comes to quality. I mean, look at that quality right there at 10x zoom. And then we can zoom in all the way to 20x as well. And in my opinion, it just looks great. But let's go ahead and take it back over to the main lens. Let's do a little bit of walking here just to check out stabilization. And now we'll go ahead and go into a little jog. There we are. What do you think? What do you think? Galaxy S23 Ultra 4K 30 frames per second. Let's go and check out some night footage. And boom, just like that, we have made our way into the night, as you can see here. Yeah, I have, you know, some lighting around me from the buildings, the street lights, stuff like that. Lights here on the palm trees. But other than that, we are in a low light situation. Starting off with the front facing camera, the Google Pixel 8 Pro, 4K 30 frames per second. Just doing a nice steady walk here. Let's go ahead and jog a little bit. Now, with my experience doing these video tests at night, you know, night video isn't always the best when there's a lot of movement. Video can seem to be a bit jittery on any phone that I've tested out personally. Video can be a little bit jittery, a little bit shaky, you know, not as stable as when you're recording in good lighting. But just thought I'd throw that out there. What do y'all think? I'll go ahead and stop and just kind of pan around nice and slow here. Beautiful night tonight. This time, the beautiful El Paseo here in Palm Desert, California. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Let's go switch it over to the S23 Ultra. All right, so switching it up to the S23 Ultra front-facing camera. Again, 4K, 30 frames per second. Just doing a nice steady walk here. Can't get over how beautiful it is tonight. You know, usually in this area, it's really hot until winter comes, and winter is just beautiful. This is a beautiful place to be. Going to pan around here a little bit. Again, a little bit of lighting around me. A bunch of lights on the palm trees back here. Got this nice water fountain back here. Let's go and check out stabilization with the S23 Ultra. Just doing a nice steady walk here. Let's go ahead and go into a jog. There we are. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Again, front facing camera on the S23 Ultra. Let's go ahead and check out those rear facing cameras. Okay, so taking it over to the rear facing camera, 4K 30 on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Stabilization still looking pretty good here at night. Let's take a look at this fountain here. Look at that. Now, of course, we do have the option to use the ultra wide angle lens at night as well. Of course, all settings are going to be the same. Quality just will be a little bit different than the daytime, of course. Go back to the main lens, 2x zoom, 5x telephoto lens. There we go. As long as there's no movement, and if you're pretty still, quality can look pretty good at night, or else it just gets a little bit blurry. And of course, you can zoom in 20 times. Let's go back to the main lens, test out stabilization. Let me walk around this sign right here. Just do a nice steady walk. Now let's go ahead and go into a jog. There we are. I don't want to get too close to those people and scare them, make them think I'm coming up on them. But here we go. 4K 30 on the rear facing cameras of the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Let's go and check out the Galaxy S23 Ultra. And just like that, we are on the S23 Ultra, walking my way back to where we started with the Google Pixel 8 Pro, just to, you know, try to keep this as fair as possible. So this gives us a bit of an idea of what stabilization is like when walking as well. Going back to the same fountain over here. Quality is actually looking really good here on the screen of the device itself. Look at that. Looking great. What do y'all think? course, same thing, we have the ultra wide angle lens to get that ultra wide viewing experience. And let's go ahead and go back to the main lens. Got that telephoto lens 3x zoom. We got telephoto lens 10x zoom. And then of course, we can take it up to 20x zoom. Let's go ahead and go back to the main lens, and then we'll do a let's do a nice jog here. This time I'm going to go in the opposite direction because there's quite a few people down there. I don't want them to think I'm trying to run towards them or anything, so we'll go this way. There we are, there we are. Again, this is the rear facing camera on the S23 Ultra. Overall, which device do you think is better? Let me know down in the comments. Well, there you have it, a little 4K video comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Which device do you think performed better? So like I said at the beginning of this video, it's really gonna come down to personal preference. I think both devices do great when it just comes to overall 4K video quality. I would be happy with either one of these devices. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. Thank you so very much for watching. If you did like this video, find it helpful, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you're not missing out on any other future videos to come. Thanks for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.